Live at 5, it's Offer Review, and there's a very interesting Reddit post that I want to go over today claiming that Marvel Strike Force lost 155,000 players in 16 months. And we're going to read this, and I don't know if this information is accurate, but I'm going to say that in general, yes, the game's numbers are down big time. I don't know if the number is as high as this because there's some nuance to this conversation. Let's read the post. Really curious how the leaderboard cutoff points changed since the first Scourge event. So I went back on Mobile Gamer's channel and checked his alt account's performance in the first Pestilent trial and the latest Black Cat trial. Unfortunately for the later, I couldn't find concrete data on the channel, only an estimation by you guys here on Reddit. But here's an interesting, in my humble opinion, how many people stopped playing in the past year. So he's going to my video, Morgan Le Fay Scourge, which is my channel right here. And you can see here on my free-to-play account, I got to 335,000. And then right here, Black Cat Trial, 180,000. I personally don't see myself quitting anytime soon. Chasing Super Scroll with potential Infinity War team coming. I'm really curious if they're going to pull that one off or the tunes will stay separate. But seeing the drop in player count is not a good sign. What do you guys think? Does it indicate anything about the future of the game, or it's a reflection of Scopely's performance? And we'll answer that. So here's the thing that's a little bit nuanced right here, is that this number right here was based off of 10,000 points. Basically, I just went in and did one node and got 10,000 points. To be eligible for ranked rewards, you had to get over 100,000 points. And so this number is not 335. Like if we had an accurate number of how many people got over 100,000 points, the number wouldn't be as drastic. And I'm guessing that number is 290,000 or so. But here's the thing. It was close to 300,000. And now it's 180,000. And the reality is this. If we go on to sullyknown.com, which tracks all the data for Marvel Strike Force on Twitch. And there's not an exact correlation to this, but people watching Twitch in the last 365 days versus people watching Twitch in the 365 days before that, the number is down 32%, where number of hours broadcast, number of people actually streaming on Twitch is only down 8%. So yes, the numbers are down big time. So what does that mean? What do you guys think? Does it indicate anything about the future of the game? Is it a reflection of Scopely's performance? My experience with these live service games like Galaxy of Heroes or Clash of Clans or whatever, they last a lot longer than people realize. I have no idea how long Marvel Strike Force is last. It is still very profitable. Is it as profitable as it was a year ago or 2 years ago? Absolutely not. But the game is still wildly successful. Revenues for this game are approaching $1 billion. And it's getting harder and harder to track that because they have moved to the web store. But the game is successful. It's going to keep going on for a long time. I don't see anything happening, and I would not be surprised if the game was still running 5 years from now. That being said, are the numbers down? Yes. I feel like the numbers during COVID spiked really high because everybody was at home. Everybody was watching YouTube videos. Everybody was playing Marvel Strike Force on the phone. Everybody was watching Twitch, and people have gone back to work, and the numbers have fallen off. Plus, the normal game cycle of the game is on a downward trend. All right. It is what it is. But yeah, I don't know if it's as drastic as this post here, but I wouldn't be surprised if the actual number was like close to 300,000, maybe 280,000. I don't know if we have an exact number, but there's some controversy on that. All right. Maybe it's just me, but the gold skins are absolute trash. I think Scopely's decision to make gold skins for characters is lazy, ugly, and unoriginal. Maybe it's just me, I don't know. And I 1000% agree. Gold Apocalypse is ugly. Only Tadano no longer plays the game, as until they decide to release it to everyone, which they said they would. New gold normal, and it looks okay. Lazy and uncreative can you be with the Marvel Universe at your fingertips? It is so full of many characters and variants that you could do stuff instead of you're starting to pump out gold reskins. How does everyone feel about gold skins? I feel like Marvel Strike Force took a page from Marvel Snap, where they tried to like think everybody, inkified backgrounds. Black and white is, ooh, it's scarce. So that, dude, it looks like garbage. Objectively, it looks worse than the actual background of the card. Inkified and Marvel Snap is garbage. Even the gold backgrounds are the crap. It's garbage. It's just that I don't, just because something's rare doesn't mean it's good. And look at this. Gold Apocalypse is outright ugly, in my opinion. Now, I don't necessarily hate this as much, but I don't care. And it's literally just a reskin. They did nothing. It is so lazy. Cosmic Crucible is too flawed. Cosmic Crucible matchmaking should take TCP into account. Shouldn't be going up against someone who is 15 to 20 million more than TCP than you. Do that or get rid of these damn events where we have to win to get points. I agree with that part. I don't like the win part of the event. On a side note, we don't need 4 events running at the same time. So today I played against somebody that had a much bigger Cosmic Crucible defense, and I posted the video just a couple hours ago, and they had Super Scroll. That person had a 12 million lower TCP than me. Yet, their Cosmic Crucible teams were monstrous. Way bigger than any opponent that I've seen. And I think the problem is this. I think, and this is part of a problem. CC has a problem. People with high TCP are tanking to avoid Super Scroll. And I do think this is true, that playing against Super Scroll is challenging. And I got wrecked by Super Scroll. I did find a video by Juicy, and I will link it in the description, where he was finally triumphant versus Secret Defender Super Scroll. He had to sack it. It was a 2-tap. But he actually wrecks this team. Doom with Kang. So there are worries around it. So what I see happening is that the way that Cosmic Crucible matchmaking works is that people are moving up and down based on how they did in the last week's Cosmic Crucible. So if you do good in the week before, you get to play against better players. If you do poorly, you go down. So the people that you're playing against in your current Cosmic Crucible are people that are dropping down from the week before, or people that are coming up from the week before, right? It's not based off TCP at all. And TCP would be a good or better measure of evaluating how things were if it accounted for like the top 80 characters or the top 100 characters. But looking at the entire TCP doesn't really matter for veteran accounts. I have a veteran account, and clearly a newer player that is Mega Kraken with a Super Scroll is going to have a lower TCP, but yet their effective TCP in Cosmic Crucible is going to be night and day. So matchmaking in Cosmic Crucible has nothing to do with TCP. It's just not a thing to talk about really anymore, because there's other factors. Whether they have Super Scroll, are their characters at gear tier 18? They're important ones. Are they all at 7 red, 7 yellow? Where the collection power is absolutely matters. Now, we've got a couple offers that we're going to go over. Talked about this a couple times. 50 times 4. There is an offer for 50 of these for $24 for just the King. So this is a better offer. And then right here, you can see that Elites are not worth anything anymore. Same thing with Elite 6s. So for me, you get 2 Elite 7s inside of a battle pass for $20. So, and you get power cores. So an Elite 7 is worth maybe like $8, $9. An Elite 6 is worth 5 times less than that, because if you pull all duplicates in Elite 6, you have to open up, let's say 4 or 5 of them. And if they're all dupes, then you'll get an Elite 7. Now, there's a chance in Elite 6 that you'll pull a 7, which is also it's like a 20% chance. But it's not, it's something like that, right? The math is not good. But Elite 6 is not worth $9. An Elite 7 is not even worth $9. Elite 7 is worth maybe like $7. All right, let me know what you think. Let me know. Let me know what you think in the comment section. Bye for now.